What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with Flagship REI out front of a potential new buy for us. We are in Leesburg, Georgia. This is where I grew up. My mom actually lives right down the street, so I've looked at this house for years and years and years, and it's always been kind of in disrepair. And I finally have an opportunity to buy it, so we're gonna try. It needs a ton of work. It's really nasty. Let's take a peek around and see what we're gonna do to this. So here's the front. It's got a ton of overgrowth that we're gonna have to take out, but it's in a great neighborhood. But we're gonna have to do a ton of landscaping here. Grass is overgrown, trees are overgrown, shrubs are overgrown. Trees growing up on the house, vines on the house. So that's kind of our first step that we're gonna have to take here before we do anything, is revamp all the landscaping. Shockingly, the siding is in pretty good shape, it appears. It's not rotted out or anything. And the fascia and soffit's in good shape. For the most part, there's a little bit of rot here on the back, but you can't really see it because of all the overgrowth. Then we get to the backyard and you see more and more growth. You got this tree growing up right on the house we'll have to take out. You have to be careful around this power line. Kind of growth up here in the backyard. These crazy holes and I guess burn piles all throughout the house. At the back of the house, the door, I'm gonna have to rip that ramp off. It's rotted out. And then you'll get to see the real fun part here. There's an old pool that we're gonna have to fill in, because I talked to a pool guy earlier today and it's basically unsalvageable at this point. So yeah, a lot of our costs on this house is going to come from this pool and just getting it cleaned up. You got kind of all these trees growing up right on the side of the house. It's just basically covering up the whole house. So we'll paint the outside of this one after we get everything cut down, pool filled in, paint the outside. The roof is actually not in bad shape. It's relatively new. We'll have to replace all these windows, I think, because they're in pretty bad shape. But yeah, once we get it cleaned up, I think we'll have a decent looking house, and we'll pop inside here and take a look at what's really nasty, which is the inside. All right, so here we are on the inside. It's a very unique kind of layout here. It's this big circular room, vaulted ceilings with this big pole in the center that supports it all, and wide open. So it's a gigantic room here. Go through the kitchen first. So a little bit of backstory. This house has been owned by a lady who lives in Florida, and her mother has been living here for the last 10-ish years, and she was a hoarder. So they've gotten most of the trash out of here, but it is just absolutely disgusting throughout this whole house. And so we got the kitchen here. These cabinets are so gross, I'm just gonna have to take them out. So we'll take out the cabinets, put in new cabinets, new countertops, new appliances. Obviously we have to paint everything. It's got this popcorn ceiling on the ceiling here that's already partially gone, so we're gonna have to go ahead and scrape it all off and repaint everything. As you can see, the flooring is disgusting, so we'll rip all that out. One of the big pieces we're going to do here is a lot of this flooring is uneven. I think we've got some rotten subflooring underneath, so we'll have to rip it all out and then see what we're going to have to replace subflooring wise. But as you go through here, you get a really big master bedroom. Got a closet here, big master bedroom, flooring issue there. Kind of got this nook over here where you could maybe make a desk or a little reading nook. Then you've got the master bathroom. It's pretty big too. So get over here where I can turn the light on. So you've got a disgusting tub. Shower's actually not in bad shape. And then you got a walk-in closet, disgusting toilet. You got some flooring rot there. Gonna have to rip out this vanity, I think. So I think all the flooring underneath here is rotted out. So we'll rip out the vanity, put in a new vanity, new top, new sinks, new mirrors, new light fixtures. And then, yeah, Then as we go to these other bedrooms, you got 2 more bedrooms on this side of the house. And as you can tell, still disgusting. We'll replace all the doors, interior doors in this house. Gross. They're gross and they're kind of the cheap doors. This bathroom is really gross as well. We'll replace this tub, it's too far gone to save. Add a new vanity, add a new toilet, replace all the floors. And it's a Jack and Jill, so we come into this other 3rd bedroom where you've got some window panes broken there. You can't really tell, but we'll replace these windows, paint everything, new floors obviously, new light fixtures and ceiling fans. Up here in the ceiling, we'll probably replace these track lights with can lights. Yeah, so we're gonna do a total revamp, new paint, new floors, new lighting, new plumbing fixtures and light fixtures, new ceiling fans throughout, granite countertops in the kitchen. Replace the subfloor. The roof and AC are actually relatively okay. The ductwork for the AC underneath the house needs a lot of work, so we'll have to do some work there. Replace subflooring. And then there's obviously the stuff on the outside. The pool needs to be filled in. Ton of landscaping. There's some issues with the well that I'm trying to figure out, so that's going to cost us some money. So yeah, cool little house. Needs a ton of work, but hopefully we can revamp a house in my hometown and in the actual neighborhood that I grew up in. I've been looking at this house for years, hoping somebody would do something, and now hopefully I'm going to be the somebody to do something. So this is cool.